Title: I saw my wife packing for a retreat trip and noticed she put a pack of rubber in her bag. I didn't make a scene, just made few holes in the pack, then packed my things and vanished. Start: I didn't shout, I didn't accuse, I just watched. Watched her lean over the suitcase, folding clothes she didn't wear for therapeutical retreats, sliding in the new lingerie she claimed she bought for comfort, and then, almost casually, pushing a pack of condoms deep under the zipper flap. That was the moment my heart didn't break, it hardened. She thought I was still the man who ignored red flags because love had made me colorblind. But love only blinded me once. Now I see everything. We were the couple people envied. We laughed too loud, held hands too long, kissed like teenagers in public. She'd tell friends I was the perfect husband, patient, devoted, predictable. Predictable. That was my real crime, wasn't it? She wanted excitement, a secret thrill, a new body under dim lights in hotel rooms I paid for. And the irony? I trusted her most when she said she needed space to heal. She wasn't healing, she was practicing infidelity under the name of self-care. When she stepped into the shower, steam fogging the glass, I opened her bag. There they were, condoms, mint-flavored. We never used condoms, she took birth control. She said it was for us, to be spontaneous. Spontaneity, my ass. I held the pack like evidence from a crime scene. Then an idea struck me. Clean, sharp, devastating. I didn't confront her. That would give her time to improvise. Liars thrive on improvisation. Instead, I made tiny, pin-sized holes in every condom. The thrill wasn't in the damage, it was in the calm. I wasn't sabotaging, I was planning justice in its most poetic form. I spent the next 2 days acting normal, loving even. I kissed her goodbye on the morning of her trip, told her to find peace. She smiled, relieved to be heading into someone else's arms. While she was gone, I erased myself from our life. I drained half the accounts, my half. I redirected my salary to a new bank. I canceled the lease renewal she thought was automatic. I moved every personal document, every item that mattered, into my truck. By the time she checked into her retreat, I was already gone from the city. No forwarded address, no trails. Just silence. The kind that scares people. 3 days later, my phone lit up with her name. Then again, and again. When I didn't answer, she left a message. Frankly, you're going to be a father. You can't just leave a woman who's pregnant with her child over one innocent therapeutical trip. Huh, there it was. The panic, the flimsy lie, the pregnancy card, thrown like a lifeline. I called back once, just once. My voice was ice. I'll give you 10 grand if you can prove the child is mine. A sharp inhale, a click, silence. She tried to play the narrative. Victim wife. Cruel disappearing husband. Miraculous pregnancy. But science doesn't bend for her convenience. The DNA test was the final blow. The child wasn't mine. The condoms did their job. Not protecting her, exposing her. Her lover, married, a father of 3, abandoned her the moment his name came up. The retreat group she fooled, they laughed behind her back. Her therapist reported the manipulation attempts. And me? I was already restoring my peace somewhere she'd never find me. Weeks later, her voice cracked through another call. This time, she didn't yell. She trembled. Why, Frank? We could have worked through it. We always fix things. I let her speak. Let her drown in her own guilt. Then I gave her the truth. Slow, surgical. We only worked through the things you were honest about. This wasn't healing. This was betrayal in yoga pants. She sobbed. Not for me, for the life she destroyed with her own hands. I ended the call with, heal from this. Click. She wanted a man who would fight for her, but I'm not fighting anyone ever again. Some battles aren't worth the blood. They're worth the silence. Betrayal doesn't deserve confrontation. It deserves consequences. My disappearance was the loudest answer she'd ever get. And the holes I left behind weren't just in those condoms. They were in her future. Every plan she made based on deceit. Every lie she thought she buried. She'll spend years searching for closure. I found mine the moment I saw that pack in her bag. I didn't ruin her life. She handed me the scissors. I just cut the cord and walked away.